and bowling alleys, and they're rich and in need of nothing.
Okay.
And a lot of them being run by Satan's generals.
Right.
You know, Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland, all of them. They're beast prophets.
Yes.
And they're going to lead the church astray. They're going to lead them into following this Nasara system and into the beast systems that are coming. They're going to lead the churches right into them. And they're set up to do that.
Right.
And so that's why we're just sounding the alarms, trying to get people to wake up, stop supporting the beast, get back into the Lord. You don't have to believe a word I say. Take it to the Lord.
Exactly. That's right.
You know?
And it's that, like in the book of Proverbs, it says to seek, to seek wisdom like you would seek gold.
Yes. You know? And that's the whole thing. I don't want people following me. I want them following the Lord. The Lord told me to lead my people back to me.
Exactly.
You know, and and so that's one thing. You fight and you come. You know, people label you as different things, and it's ludicrous.
Right.
Because, people need to get back to the Lord Himself.
Exactly.
They attack you. Don't attack my church.
Right. And as you said, we are all in different levels. Also, has God showed you anything about? Have you ever heard of a man called Sandhu Singh? He was an Indian Christian man back in 1925.
No.
It's that he received a lot of visions from God, and he said that there are different levels in heaven, and he also saw, other beings from other planets in heaven.
I have no idea.
No.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, but I guess in a way what he was teaching, in a way it's what the Catholics teach as purgatory, in the sense that when we go, it's when we die and we're with the Lord, that we would go to the level that we attained, how much we grew in the Lord.
Yeah.
Like
well, the Catholics gave up on purgatory.
Right.
They decided after 1,500 years of shoving it down everybody's throat it wasn't truth after all.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a person who's very spiritual, would have would attain a higher level. Yeah,
but what we think is spiritual isn't always what the Lord thinks is spiritual.
Right, right.
Because I can't comment on it. I mean, I don't know the guy.
Right.
I've never been to heaven yet.
Right.
I can't tell you from personal experience what it's like.
Oh, yes. Okay.
But just seek the Lord on it. Like I said, if they're of the Lord, if His visions were of the Lord, then you'll know Him by His words and His fruit.
Right.
Or His words, from the Lord Himself or from a different being.
Right.
A lot of people are channeling spirits, and it's getting dominant in these days.
Yes. Also, are you good in interpreting dreams?
No, I'm terrible.
Okay. No, it's because I had a dream last night that I saw two sheep, and they were shearing them, like cutting off their hair.
Yeah.
And someone told me that the largest sheep is mine. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, no, I don't. Interpreting dreams is not a gift I have.
Oh, no. Okay. And then, also, it's about the coming invasion of America. I had a dream about 2 nights ago or so that I was in the Navy. And that's weird because I'm 49 years old, I'm overweight. I did serve in the Army about close to, almost 7 years or so.
Yeah.
And, I was just thinking that maybe, when World War III starts, I might not be drafted, but I might be forced to do civil service. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you know what? Like I tell them, teach me how to shoot a gun. Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm not going after Iraqis.
Oh, okay.
They're not hurting us. Right. I don't think they want to teach me how to shoot a gun.
Right.
And same thing with a lot of patriots. I will defend my own country, but I will not go hurt, maim, and destroy and kill innocent people for oil.
Right.
Or for greed.
Exactly.
If I see Chinese soldiers or Russians coming down the street, I'll have a gun out.
Yes.
I'll defend my territory. But I'm not going to go over in some other country and be a bully. That's totally uncalled for and unjustified.
Okay.
But thanks for calling in.
Yes, okay. Keep doing the great work.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay, God bless you.
God bless you, too.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Listener comment line, folks, 260-356-2611. We keep hearing a lot of stuff about the draft, that the draft's going to be enforced in July. and it's going to go from 18 to 34, I believe I read the other day. 18 to 34 enforced draft. Yeah, right. Our borders are wide open. They're not even defending our own borders, but they want us to go fight for somebody else's. Give me a break. Listener line 260-356-2611. I can go through this stuff here, I haven't really said anything today about what the government's been up to, and it's just because it's dribble, folks. It's the same propaganda, week in, week out. They want to go to war. They envision a scenario of Israel attacking Iran, the United States attacking North Korea, and then the Chinese taking over, what is that city? You know what I'm thinking about. Taiwan. That's it. And so it's going to be a full-blown Middle East Holocaust, and that's what they want. That's what they've been planning. And in the middle of this Holocaust, or shortly after, is when they will bring in what they call the Blue Beam Project, when they bring the Antichrist down to earth as God. And so that's what they're envisioning. Also, other ways of getting there is just getting the United States under martial law. And I think that's going to happen anyway. For Blue Beam, when Blue Beam takes effect, the United States will be in some kind of martial law. We know that they're planning to attack 3 or 4 cities here to throw the nation into chaos, so they can start enforcing martial law. And I've said over and over again, if you are in a city that's attacked, and they send you orders to go to the local post office or wherever, to relocation centers to be relocated out of your city, sent somewhere else to live with your families, don't go to them. Don't go to these relocation centers. What they're going to do is separate you from your children. They'll separate the men from the women. And they're going to take you to camps, is what they're going to do. They're not going to take you to another city. They're going to take you to camps. And this is where the children will be forced into slave labor, become sexual toys for the soldiers that run them, and the women and men will be tortured and killed. So you don't even want to go near anything of the government once martial law starts. Don't believe whatever they say. Seek the Lord at those times. Go where He leads you to go. And, get out of the box and get over it, the fact that the government's lying to you, because they are. I mean, some of you just cannot grasp the idea, the concept, because you're still believing the fact that, George Bush's lies that he's a Christian. And you know what, folks? It's always been a plan of Satan's to come on the backs of a Christian agenda, because he's God, Hitler did the same thing. Hitler used the Germany's conservative party to come in on. Quoted scripture the whole time. He was killing 7 million Jews. Are we getting it now? I mean, they use religion to lie. And some will say it's 7 million or 14 million Jews. I don't know how many Jews, but there were, millions. And they plan on killing 70 million Americans here. People they already have on lists, patriots and Christians, and they already have you profiled. They have almost every single person already profiled in America, and they have you put on lists, red, green, and blue lists. Some say it's red, blue, and yellow. But whatever, they've got people divided into 3 different categories. And the first one, the red list, is mostly just government employees that are privy to the plans of their operations and what they plan on doing. And a lot of them are going to be the first ones killed, the ones who helped bring all this about. And so it's a huge betrayal there. They think, they've been buying into the lies. Oh, we're going to protect you. You'll be safe.